Hello everybody, welcome to MJ Yaks Movies. Today I'll be yakking the film Panic Room, directed by David Fincher from 2002. In this movie, we see a recent divorcee and her daughter seeking to find a new place to live after they've separated from their husband or father, depending on which one. Ultimately, on somewhat of a whim, they decide on a New York City brownstone. As it turns out, there's a panic room, the titular panic room, in that house, and in that panic room is a whole bunch of money. Some burglars, knowing about this, come along, they break in, they try to get at it, some cat and mouse panic rooming ensues, and then ultimately the burglars are defeated, and the ending has a somewhat familiar to another movie ending, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So, that's the movie. This movie stars initially Nicole Kidman, who hurt her knee during the initial filming and was replaced by Jodie Foster, who's a full, much shorter than her, so this had to be adjusted during filming. Forrest Whitaker is in this, the great Dwight Yoakam, Jared Leto, and a very young Kristen Stewart in one of her better performances because I think she's unaffected by being Kristen Stewart, so it's a much more natural performance. This is a movie that was pre-vised in a large extent, so there's a lot of computer graphic camera work. The influence of CSI or Three Kings was very prominent in this film, so you see a lot of the going into things with the camera type effects or imagery. This is a very simple movie, and the cast does everything in this. So what could be in the hands of a bad cast and a bad director, a boring movie or a somewhat silly movie, in the hands of a master like Fincher and a great cast, a fantastic cast, everything about this works. I would say this is one of Fincher's less good films, which is funny because this is still, in my books, a fantastic film. The cinematography was done by, I would say, a team of the team of Darius Kanji and Conrad Hall, although I think the former got fired and was thus replaced by the latter. This is this movie that it works. It's simple, it's Hitchcock inspired. Insofar as the movie that I think the end is referencing, to me, I got The Killing out of this. If you've ever seen the movie The Killing, the ending of that, I think, is very similar to what happens to the Forrest Whitaker character in this. Forrest Whitaker, by the way, doing a great job of being a sympathetic bad guy. You can't help but feel for Forrest Whitaker, so even when he's a bit of a jerky bad guy, you still are rooting for him subtextually. So, for me, overall, between yay and in between, this is a definite yay. Like I said, even less good Fincher is still absolutely an outstanding movie. But I don't know, maybe you don't like the idea of, maybe you're claustrophobic, who knows? In which case this might be a nay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Cheers.